Alright, time for that second devlog. I'm Ryan Ola from Sheep Games, so let's get to it. So I'm going to go into more depth and detail into each of these. Now, the first one are torches that spawn around the labyrinth. The second is a game end screen that shows up like if you die or if you win. It gives you a score based on everything that you've done. And then the third one is actually a new weapon called the Karambit, or the Karambit, or the Karambit. I don't know, the pronunciation is different. First off, there's torches that are added into this version. The torches can spawn along the walls of the labyrinth, and they can also burn the enemy, and they can burn the player. Now, in addition to spawning around the labyrinth, there is a very small % chance that one of them will become an enlarged torch. These enlarged torches are actually large enough to wield, so the player can actually have a new weapon, or that is a new weapon that I added into the game, which is just called a torch. And with this torch, it attacks like a sword, so you just have like the normal 1-2 hit. There's no third hit for the torch, but the torch can also burn enemies now. So it's a portable fire source that the player can use. For the second edition, we have an end card. This end card is displayed to the player after they win or lose a dream. This end card goes through various stats like how many items they found, or how many weapons, how many enemies they killed, if they lived or if they died, and if they died, then what killed them. All that. That's all accumulated into a total score. This total score is meant to help players, or meant to encourage players to play again and see the score that they can get. They can increase it, they might try to make it higher, and whatnot. Now, as an addition onto this, the player can actually look for a dream journal next to their bed. This dream journal will detail how many items you found, how many weapons and whatnot, and your total overall score, if you win or not. And it's meant to be like a safekeeping. It's meant to be like, oh hey, I did it, and I have proof. So yeah, hopefully that works. The third addition to this game was actually a fan-suggested item. It's a new weapon type called the Karambit. Now, it's kind of like a really small curved dagger, and this weapon currently has the most combo hits. It has the shortest range, and it's also the only weapon that can move the player forward with each hit. Now, the first time I heard about the Karambit, I didn't know what the hell it was. So I looked it up, looked at a bunch of YouTube videos of a bunch of different people using their own Karambit, teaching us how to like swing the blade and like how to block and everything. Now, of course, my game doesn't have blocking in it, but I was able to adapt it into like a quick swinging dagger. Now, I will also be leaving links to the game in the description below for you guys to play yourself. And I would just like to end this by saying thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya.